What we're going to do right now is we're going to start talking about the presentation. Bottom line, you can't do anything unless you know how to have the conversation. We want to talk about the concept of what Encompass TV was built on. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, we don't overthink it at all. Okay, and everything I'm going to tell you has been compacted to the tightest, just the smallest amount. I have everything timed out how my conversation should be. That has how I played this game that seriously. Everything. It's timed out where I'm going, what I'm going to say, everything. But as a new dealer coming on board, I know you're not going to be just 100% me. I don't expect it. I want you to be yourself. You have a personality. I want you to bring it out when you're selling. Because if you just try to lock into who Jeff is, it's not going to happen. But I'm going to be myself as well when I'm teaching this. And then the neat thing is, I teach this so much that I can whatever you are, I can build the conversation around you. It's not going to be me talking, it's going to be you talking, but I can help you have the conversation. I just know what I'm doing out in the field, okay? So this is what the conversation is and what we're all about. Encompass is taking the concept of the outdoor digital billboards you see along the highways and the busy streets. We've taken that concept, we brought it indoors, and we put them on 40 to 50-inch TV screens, giving business owners an opportunity to tell their own story in a 15 to 30-second commercial. That's it. Nothing more. That's what we're building this whole company around. That premise of those big billboards, there's people that spend $10,000, $15,000 a month to be on this. We figured, hell, if we can give them more locations to be seen on at a great price, why wouldn't they come on board? And guess what? They are. So that's the whole concept of business. So when we started our presentation, that's it. We start with that presentation. That's what we're coming in. Hey, I'm going to have a conversation with you. All I'm asking is to have a conversation. How that is, first thing I always do is I walk into whatever I'm walking into and start the conversation. It is, hey, I'd like to speak to the general manager or the owner, please. I don't want to ask to a manager. I don't want to have small talk with anybody on the side. I'm there for one reason. It's to land a location, okay? And it's start the conversation to land the location. So I ask for the general manager or the owner. Why? If the person is not the general manager or the owner, I'm going to get an answer quickly where they're at. How can I get an appointment? Whoever can figure out how to land appointments constantly will win. That's the goal. It's not the first conversation, because you hardly can ever land the first conversation. It's going to be the follow-up. But you have to do a good enough presentation or entry to get to that conversation, the follow-up, to be able to have these conversations. We're constantly trying to build on conversations. That's what it's all about. So, once again, we're just going to start back. What we've done is we've taken the concept, the outdoor digital billboards you see along the highways and the busy streets. We've taken that concept, we brought it indoors, brought them on, and put them on 40 to 50-inch TV screens, giving business owners like yourself an opportunity to tell your own story in a 15 to 30-second commercial. Now, we understand that on average, most businesses are built on 60% repeat customers. A third of new business usually comes from word of mouth from those repeat customers. We also understand you work so hard to take care of your customers when they're in your store. The bottom line is when they leave your store. What do they say about you? Do they even talk about you? A lot of times people don't talk about you unless they see you, and that's what we do. We keep you relevant, top of mind at all times. For example, this is how it works when we actually have the purpose of our business. If you see this location, it's called 365 Fitness. And you can see there's a location actually advertising in their location. It's called Tellus Barbacoa and Tamales. Okay? Now this is at 5 o'clock in the morning at Tellus Barbacoa and Tamales. Fairly decent crowd for that early. Okay? But the neat thing is you can see the 365s actually advertising on in their location. They're right across the parking lot. What they're doing is they're cross-networking. They're talking to each other's customers. People have a tendency to stay within their own zip code when they do their everyday shopping. And that's usually like a 3.5 to a 5-mile radius, okay? We build it even tighter than that. Now, this is what it looks like when it plays out. These little locations, these little yellow buildings you see popping up, that's just me going out to build a network, okay? This right here to the side is what we call a vertical. I'll explain more about that in a second. But when your ad's playing inside your own location, we give you 4 30-second ads, talking to your customers, however you want to have that conversation. If you see here, 365 is actually highlighting different instructors, talking to their members about different classes they have. So it's more than just weights, okay? So they're making their customers, their members, aware of what's going on. Now, I didn't say this at the beginning, but what I would normally say is, I'm not trying to sell you anything, I want to talk to you about it, it's my investment, I want to talk to you about being a partner. Well, this is where this would actually be coming in. Right here, it's called the main show, where we make our money, okay? We actually target those businesses that we know that are already on the billboards. Lawyers, doctors, real estate agents, insurance agents, contractors like plumbers and electricians. They spend anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a month to be on those screens. This is why we build this network. We give them more places to be seen, okay? Now the vertical I was telling you right here, okay? Now when we start off with a host, we actually give them 6 of those. That's primarily their real estate. Those are on a 2-minute loop. We give them 6 ads, and those are all each 10 seconds long. So those spin every 10 seconds. So the first minute they'll get 3 ads, the second minute they'll get 3 ads. Great things for like restaurants to say whatever their weekly specials might be, if they have a band, in events, things like that. That's what they get. So they pretty much dominate the screen. Even if their main ad isn't being seen, if there's other ads being seen, they're still dominating the screen about 85% of the time. Now, being a host, the neat thing about you being a host with us, not only do we do all the good stuff for you on the inside, it's what we do for you on the outside. Remember that cross-networking I was talking about? Well, as a host, we give you 10 other locations. Your ad's going to be seen around 1,500 times per month per location. That's around 15,000 plays of your conversation talking to your customers at no cost to you. It's our investment, okay? The outside exposure we give you is about $10,000 if we were to take advantage of everything we offer you on the outside. So you're going to be played in all those locations. The inside, the ads go for about $500 a piece. We're giving you 8 of those right at the beginning. Take advantage of those. Once you okay and you want to be part of that, put those on your social media, Facebook, your website. We just increase it for you at no cost.